Hi guys, we are continuing the tours in 2 hours, 1 life. I'm guessing that by the time you see this video, we will be on a new map already. But I've got a backlog of towns to go through. Someone shoot me, please. No, seriously though, I am here in a town. It says this is a test. The second note, and yes, you might guess who lives here. It is a dev who was testing the bug with the notes earlier when that bug was still like, what's going on? We don't know. But, oh, I like red. So this is Tanya's town, guys. We have made it to Tanya's town. Dear Lord, Vincent, stop meowing. You're gonna get fed really soon, I promise. I just gotta get through this recording, okay? He doesn't understand how recordings work. So we got over here on the right side, you have the mines and all that, and Tanya made a little railroad track to be a little faster with transporting these items towards her smithy. And then if we go through here, we arrive at the smithy. There we go, look at this. What a beautiful smithy it is. Yes, no, this is good. Also, I like how she's got the blue lapis lazuli here. Like, that breaks up the grayness of the smithy a little bit, and it looks fan-fucking-tastic. So, yeah, beautiful smithy. Love this combination of the wall here. And yeah, just a very solid design. I mean, they're devs for a reason. They're not devs because they don't know how to play the game, right? They know pretty well what's possible. And then over here you see the pig pen, the chickens. Part of the farm is here. Like, this is the rice and sugarcane farm. Look how pretty this is. Like a nice little section. This is the wheat farm. The farm. Nom 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 nom. Let's just have some yums. Then around these farms you also have some fruit trees. Now, you know that I've been talking about orchards. Every time I did a town tour, I'm like, look at how well this orchard is built. This is not the most efficient of orchards because it's very open, like the bees can get out, and they will. However, there are a lot of beehives. The trees are close to the beehives. These trees are going to be pollinated, and it's going to be well. And then over here you have the orange trees, sort of the same concept. This one, yeah, is a little bit better. The farm actually has some mango trees, which you don't often see incorporated on the farm. And then this corner has some apple trees. And then over here we enter a very beautiful kitchen, in my opinion. I think this looks fantastic. Little pantry area here, some Liger flags outside, because Liger is also a dev. Then over here, the actual kitchen where you do your cooking. I like how the floor is white, so it's kind of sterile looking. Then over here, sort of a food storage. You keep your apples and your gooseberries and your breads here, your sandwich breads. We sadly will not be keeping sandwiches for the next map. I think these are going to disappear completely because we're getting hamburgers. Now, the hamburgers look great though. But it's like, it feels like we're adding more junk food, right? And it's like, but the sandwiches were so nice. They were so European and stuff. But whatever. Very large cow pen over here. Also, the meta kind of changes that we need 2 tanning racks. Because look. In the past, if you did this, you got like 1 leather, right? And now look. 6 fucking leather. 6 leather from 1 tanning rack. So it's gonna be fine to just have 1 tanning rack again in the future. And you don't need to make 2 for your town anymore. And you're gonna get so much leather from it. Then over here, a milking station. I don't know why she has 3 milking stations. How much milk, how many people are gonna be in here milking your town's cows? But it is a wonderful design anyway for a building. I think it looks great. Then over here, a nice little silk farm. Can I not get in here? Oh, you can, but not from many places. There's only 1 entrance. Lovely little silk farm area. Over here we have the linen. There's a sprinkler system that can water everything. Let's see if we can get this going, right? I don't know how to get this going. Like, what do I need to do to activate it? Is it not doing it right now? Like, how do I act? I don't even know. I get really confused by these things. So as people have always been like, we will explain it to you, Jesse. I'm like, don't bother, I'll forget how it goes anyway. Do I need to do something here? No. No. No, I don't know. I don't know how this works. Don't mock me. Okay, so yeah, cotton farm over here, linen over there. And if we go up here, this is the clothes room. One section of it is for crafting clothes. That's this section. Then this section here is for moms to dump their children so they can stand by the fire, play with some toys, have some food. And then over here you have the actual clothes storage, and you can see that there's a little bit of clothes storage, but I don't think Tanya ever got around to making all the coat hangers that she needed. But it's still looking pretty swell. This is a really nice little nursery, as we would call it. I was looking for the word and I couldn't find it. So yeah, that nursery, pretty nice. I think Tanya was making a bell tower here. Don't think she finished it in time, but let's help a little bit, so maybe she can ring the bell once before the map gets wiped. Also, this farm, look at this sheep farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wild berry bushes incorporated in the sheep farm, and there's another wild berry bush right here. I mean, how awesome is that? Wild berry bushes, you don't need to water them. The berries will regrow automatically. So this is fantastic for if you want to get some extra wool and you want to feed the sheep, etc. Here is Goose Lake. It has all the geese. Over here we have the chickens, which we already saw, so I'm just repeating myself right now. Let's go up from the kitchen. So we passed by this little orchard area here, and then in here is what I call the yellow forest. Why does it have a bear, Tanya? Why does your yellow forest have a bear? Anyway, the yellow forest, I don't know if these grapes are still correct. No, actually, there's stories in here from different towns because of the bug that happened. This section over here, I planted a bunch. Well, no, I didn't plant them. I put a bunch of rabbits here. So this was sort of the yellow biome where you could just come and get your rabbits. And then this yellow forest in the swamp is basically just a forest to fill up the empty space around town in front of the beautiful river that's over here. And yeah, I planted this forest. It was a lot of fun. This little lake used to be where we had our honey farm. So that's also why you see a lot of flowers here. The honey farm got moved. And this is something I built. So we start here at the honey farm. Massive honey farm, because, well, if you're making a town then with a forest, you need a lot of honey. So I was still looking for what the ideal way was to process honey. So I thought maybe if you do the balls here, and then over here you do the filtered honey. I'm still not sure this is the best way. It's definitely not the worst way, but there could be better ways as well. So yeah, not really happy with that, but it's a big honey farm and you can get a shit ton of honey from this, so it works. Then this is a little garden shed. You saw that I built something similar in the Brick Nation. I feel like this execution is a little better. So this garden shed here, once again, I did this before we had potted flowers, and Tanya never continued with the potted flowers. So yeah, and also I did this before we could turn the stone arches into the same direction or different directions. So that's why these stone archers are not in the proper direction. But nowadays, if you just use a mallet, you can turn both of them towards the inside, but that wasn't possible the day I built it. And I also have like a little repair table because I do break a lot of shears and stuff in here. So I have this repair table here just in case I'm about to break some shears. I planted a little maple farm outside just in case. And then this is like another English country garden style house with the gardens outside. You have every single tree in the game here, so you can come and get your cuttings. You also have the other ivy, also another bear, or is that the same bear? Did he just follow me? I don't freaking know. Then over here as well, beautiful trees that you can get your cuttings from. And this time I made sure to leave enough room at the bottom so you can basically get like 3 cuttings here, here, and here. It's a little better than if the English country garden is too cramped and there's no room for leaving your cuttings. Now with these berry bushes here, that's maybe not the best spot for them, but I couldn't be bothered to remove them. I had intended to add a bunch of double slot boxes everywhere and fill them all up with cuttings, but we never played in this town that much. Tanya loves playing different games too, so sometimes at a certain point she was building here a lot, and then I think she got really into Minecraft and then into Planet Crafter and then into many other games in between. And she was also thinking of one day maybe having an event here, but she never even opened up the town for babies because, well, she just was so busy doing other things, and she added the flower pots as well, which took up a lot of her time. So she never got around to doing an event here, which is a story you hear in a lot of town tours. This was meant to be an event town, and it wasn't. It's not the first time, and not the last time probably that you'll ever hear this. Over here, you see that we have a nice little oil rig. I like that there's a lot of bears in here, and that might explain why there's so many bears walking around. Maybe Tanya was trying to decorate the oil rig. Anyway, that was it for the tour for today. I want to thank you all for watching. Remember, eat yum, yeet meh, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to leave a comment. Bye bye.